Hello and welcome back to Steve's Media, episode number 19. If you see my last video, you know this is a follow-up video of everything I've picked up for the last month. I've got a mix of DVDs and comic books to show in this update, so let's get to it. The first I'm going to show is comics. As you know from previous videos, I've been collecting two different comic book series. The based on one of my favourite franchises from when I was a kid. First I'm going to show you is a crossover. This is issue 3 of Justice League versus Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, and this has been a really fun storyline. Basically, the plot of it is the Rangers been battling Lord Zed and wind up. Zack in particular and Zed have been pushed through a dimensional portal into Gotham City, into the DC universe. Zed has forged a link with the Justice League villain Brainiac in order to take down the world. After a battle between the two teams in issue 2, they've come to the senses and now teamed together to take down the united threat. And in this issue, Zed and Brainiac have already launched an attack, and it calls for additional help. So Cyborg sends a message out to some other Justice League associates, and you can see some of them on this frame here. We've got, of course, Green Arrow and Black Canary. We've got Beast Boy and Starfire from the Teen Titans, Aquaman and his sidekick, and Shazam. If we flip over the page, a couple of pages, we also get some more heroes. In this shot, you see Supergirl just up here, Hawkgirl, another Green Lantern, Batgirl, and Kid Flash. Surprisingly though, there is no sign as yet anyway, no sign of Nightwing or Robin, which you'd associate with joining up with the Justice League. But it's real, as I said, it's a really fun story. Issues 4 and 5 are due out within the space of 2 weeks of each other at the start of May. Issue 4 was actually meant to have come out this past Wednesday, but was delayed. So I think it's due out next Wednesday. I'm not too sure. Well, I'll definitely be picking that one up. Now onto the main Power Rangers series. I've been a bit behind on this again, but I am now caught up fully. So we have issue 12, issue 13, and the most recent issue, issue 14. And this storyline is taking so many twists and turns. Basically, where the arc where they're at now is Billy and Tommy have landed on a futuristic world, but existing in the same universe, if you get me. That's ruled by Lord Dracon, and it's in issue 12, is it? Is it at the end of issue 11 that we found out Dracon's identity? It's actually another version of Tommy. Or issue 12, we get the backstory of how he became Dracon. And basically, what happens is it follows the same continuity in that the Rangers save Tommy from Rita's spell, but whereas in in the main comic timeline, Tommy becomes part of the team. In the alternate universe that Billy and Tommy wound up in, that version of Tommy voluntarily chose to join Rita, and basically how it goes down, Jason is about to be given the White Ranger power as an upgrade on his Red Ranger power, and Tommy bursts into the command center and disrupts it, but as he disrupts it, the two powers unite, and that's how you get the awesome looking Dragon Tiger Ranger. But what's interesting about this universe is that there's two different lots of Rangers combined, because not only do you have the original Rangers still around in this universe apart from Jason, you also have Kat, Tanya, Kat, Aisha, Rocky and Adam, who of course, if you're a fan of Power Rangers, you know that they would go on to become Rangers on the TV show toward as the 3-season arc went on. But it's a really fantastic comic, and I can't wait for issue 15 to come out, which I think is in 2 weeks, something like that. So I'll definitely be picking that one up. So that is it for the comics. And now onto the DVDs. And the first title picked up is actually a upgrade on a DVD I already have that is now up on my eBay page. And it's the classic Monty Python film The Life of Brian. This is the 2-disc Immaculate Edition. It comes with plenty of special features. Disc 1 is a remastered print of the film. Features commentary by all the Python group. Terry Gilliam, Eric Hardle and Terry Jones on one commentary, and John Cleese and Michael Palin on the other. And then disc 2, you get a hour-long documentary called The Story of Brian, an illustrated recording by the Pythons of their early screenplay, 5 deleted scenes, and original radio ads by Mrs. Cleese, Mrs. Ardle, Mrs. Gilliam and Michael Palin's dentist, which is just classic Python there. So I believe I paid 50p for this, I'm not too sure. But the next title picked up, I already have the first 2 films in this series, and I really enjoyed them. I only watched them for the first time last year, so I wanted to carry on the series. As Wishmaster 3, The Devil's Stone, and these are really these are really fun, really cheesy horror films. And this continues on the story of people coming across the evil genie, the Jinn. Not much to say there. I've never, haven't seen the film before, so can't really go into too much detail about it. But I am definitely looking forward to carry on watching the series. I just need to get part 4 now. The next title I picked up. This is a film I mentioned John Landis in my last video, and this is one of his greatest works. This is something I've been wanting to get hold of for a while, and that is An American Werewolf in London. This being the 21st anniversary special edition. I've only ever seen the transformation scene in this film, which was created by Rick Baker, but I can't wait to check out the full film. This will be part of my annual horrorthon in October. As far as special features, you get actors commentary, behind the scenes, outtakes, interviews with John Landis and Rick Baker, focus on technical effects, storyboard to film comparison, and a stills gallery. So definitely looking forward to watching that in full. And the next title, this is one I wasn't expecting to see. This was in a pound shop or a doll store, as you have them if you're watching in the US. This is a animated series featuring one of my favourite Marvel characters of all time. It is the original 1960s SpiderMan cartoon. A bit confused about this release. It says season 1 to volume 1-2. So it's 24 episodes. I'm not too sure whether this is all of season 1 and part of season 2, or is it seasons 1 and 2. I believe the full series run was about 50 something episodes, but this is a 4-disc set. This is just £1 for a 4-disc set. I was expecting to pay a bit more, which in a pound shop is a bit mental. But love the artwork, and we just crack the case open. All the discs are stacked up, so we've got. I'll just take them all out. So we have episodes 1 to 6, (7 to 13), and 14 to 20. So I'm guessing that makes up season 1, and then the first 6 episodes of season 2. So that explains it then. I'm not a big fan of this stacking. I think it has potential to ruin the disc, but for a pound, I couldn't pass it up. I remember seeing this original cartoon on reruns on old kids channels, so looking forward to sitting down and watching in full. And speaking of watching stuff as a kid, of course, I mentioned at the start of the video with the comics. I'm a big Power Rangers fan, and when I seen the announcement that Manga, the company behind all the anime, they were behind that amazing Transformers the movie Blu-ray set that come out last year, that I got for Christmas. They've now got the UK distribution rights from, I think they picked it up from Lionsgate to release, to bring the full series of Mighty Morphin Power Rangers to the UK. And we started by releasing 2 compilations. There's one, a 6-episode compilation of Blue Ranger episodes from all 3 series, but it was this one that I was wanting the most, and that is the Green with Evil saga. And for those of you who've never watched Power Rangers, and why not, basically this was a 5-episode mini-series that saw the debut of Tommy as the Green Ranger. It starts off, he's a new kid in school, he's happy, smiley, and then at the backlot of a couple of buildings, he's confronted by a gang of putties, takes them all out, and Rita kidnaps him and brainwashes him into becoming the evil Green Ranger. And it's only in the final 10 minutes of the 5th episode that the Rangers finally defeat him, break the spell, and he becomes part of the team. Spoiler alert. But this is the definitive story arc for anyone who wants to get into Power Rangers. It's a fan favourite, and the fact that we've got the full arc on one DVD is just amazing. And the final title that I've picked up, by the way, this was £5. I got this with a gift voucher that my sister got me for my birthday, and with the same voucher I picked up this title. This is a blind buy. Now, nothing about it, never heard of this film before, but the artwork caught my eye, and that is This Island Earth. And what it looks like is a scientist is chosen to take part in a top secret research experiment, which he discovers is actually a scheme by a race of aliens called Metalunans to take over the Earth. And just look at that artwork. I'm guessing that's one of the Metalunans, but that just looks fantastic. It's a Universal film. It's from 1955. As I said, I've never heard of it, but I love cheesy sci-fi movies, so definitely want to check out. And that is it for this update. Thank you very so much for watching. Be sure to like, share, subscribe. Links to my Instagram and eBay pages will be down below. As for now, this has been Steve's Media. I've been Steve. Thank you for watching.